Good morning, everyone. I guess I'm going to have to apologize because when I set this stream up, and I just noticed it 10 minutes ago that I had it set for 8 o'clock this morning. Why I did that, I couldn't tell you. You all know I go live at 11. I'm sorry if people were waiting at 8 o'clock this morning. I do apologize. That is definitely in the words of Rob FL Thunder, that was a Monardo moment. But I apologize for that. Thanks, Cynthia, for joining us today. And no, it's supposed to be in the upper 80s, maybe 90 here today, but we have not been having a lot of heat. Plenty of rain and clouds and stuff like that. But once again, when anyone start letting people pop in here, I have to apologize for that mix-up. Was not apparently not even paying any attention to when I set this stream up that I had it set for 8 a.m. this morning when it should have been for 11 a.m. So, Mona, good morning. Good to see you. I was just apologizing. I had the time set wrong on this. Hey, Dave and Lori, on this live stream, I had it set up for 8 o'clock this morning, and I did not even realize till a few minutes ago. So I had to change it. So if you all were looking for me at 8 o'clock this morning and I wasn't on there because I didn't know. I always have this set up for 11. So what was going through my mind, I have no idea. But hope you all are having a good morning this morning. I know I have. I got out and got my work already done early before the heat got here today. It's supposed to be in the upper 80s, maybe 90 here today. So I wanted to get out and get what yard work I had to get done. So it's done. So now I'm here with you guys, and we're going to go through some wheat pennies. I know I haven't been on here for a couple of, let's see, I meant to go live last Thursday, and it just didn't work out. Things come up, as always, seems like here lately. Then we went out of town Saturday and went to the Bigfoot Festival. And had a great time, really good time. I picked up several stickers up there to put in some giveaways for our Saturday night live stream. So there's a couple of good ones. There's a Squatch. I might get it there. Riding a motorcycle. We've got Shenandoah Squatch with the West Virginia, this Squatch. We had a good time. So some of these, here's the, I like that one. And this one here, Mountain, I can't read it, Mountain Dude. So some of those are going to be going into giveaways when we get back to Saturday night lives, which will be on the 8th, next Saturday night. Yes, Bigfoot did find me, and me and Melissa both while we were there. And then I picked up a couple of really cool ones for myself. This Forest Service U.S. Squatch Unit Bigfoot Division. That one there is just for me. And then my Bigfoot permit was cool. And then I got my Bigfoot National Forest sticker. Those are mine. I'm keeping those for myself. Sorry, guys. But you'll all get a chance to win one of those. Like I said, I'll put one in a sticker pack when we get back to our conversations next week. And our guest on the 8th is going to be a recurring guest, someone we've already had on here. They requested to be a guest again, so we're going to have them back next week and looking forward to that. And like I said, we had a good time at the Bigfoot Festival this past weekend. And this weekend, we are going to be doing the 4th of July thing. So we're taking off again. So the campground where we park at to go ATV riding is going to have a big cookout and fireworks. So that's what we're going to be doing Saturday night. Hopefully the rain holds off. It's supposed to be AM showers Saturday, and then I don't care if it rains in the morning, but hopefully the afternoon and evening will be nice. So we're going to get out and do some ATVing and eat some food and watch some fireworks, hopefully, and try to enjoy the 4th of July weekend and just take another break. And then we'll be back in full force next week, like I said, with our guest, and looking forward to having them back as a guest and sitting and talking to them. We had a good time the first time. Now I ain't letting out of the bag yet. You all have to wait till I get that set up. But other than that, I guess everything is going well here. Yeah, we're hoping it turns out to be a good weekend, Dave, Lori. I don't know. Hey, Bill, welcome. Thanks for joining. I don't know which one it is, if both of you are on there. But yeah, we're hoping to have a good time. I figure it's going to be a lot of people out running through the trails, and I'm going through Clark withdrawal. Oh, now, Mona, come on. You be able to make it. But yeah, probably going to be a lot of people out on the trails, a lot of people drinking, and you have to be careful out there. Blistering Barnacles, welcome. Thanks for joining this morning. And just kind of have to be mindful because some people out there where we ride are, yeah, needless to say, they don't ride with a lot of sense. So, okay. But yeah, we'll get back full force next week, back to our live streams. But sometimes we have to take a little break, do some Robert and Melissa things from time to time. Everyone needs that little bit of a break from time to time. But we don't forget about you guys. Absolutely not. Could never forget about our covers and our prospects and our pledges. I see Jersey Ray Diggs. Rachel is joining. Stealing a minute at work to say hi, can't stay. But thanks for stopping by, Rachel. Thanks. Hey, Danny boy, welcome. Good morning. Cannot stay long, but stopped in to give a thumbs up and say hello. And we appreciate it, Danny. No problem. We understand if you got things to do, if you're going detecting, that stuff always comes first. But thanks for stopping by. But I'm going to quit rattling here, guys, and I'm going to get switched over here. In fact, I'm on this new computer today. It's not a brand new computer, but one of the ladies that Melissa works for, I've been helping her clean out her garage, which is, oh my Lord, let me tell you, it was stacked from bottom to top, front to back, packed. And we've been going through box by box. I've been helping her bring stuff out of that garage. And some stuff she's keeping, some stuff she's sending to Goodwill. And if there's anything that I want, all I got to do is say, hey, I would like to have that. She looks at it, lets me know. Well, she had this computer, and it's a Hewlett Packard. I don't know how old it is. It's got a couple of years on it. And she was just going to throw it. I mean, she's going to throw it away because a couple of the keys didn't work on it. So I told her, I said, no, I'll take it. And I took it to my guy that works on computers, and he swiped it, set it all back up, put a new keyboard in it. The price was, I cannot complain for what he charged me to do it, and pretty well give me another computer. So I've got it hooked up today, using it, making sure that everything is working A-OK on it, which he said it was in good shape, and it seems to be so far. So that either gives us I'll either start using it permanently or keep it as a backup. It's always good to have backup stuff. And she is some of the stuff she's wanting to throw away, I've been keeping. Hey, some people throw some nice stuff away. The old saying, one man's junk is another man's treasure. But I have to be thankful for this computer because it's knock wood, but I'll start bragging about it. It'll blow up on me. It's kind of how things go. Start bragging and talking about something, and then something will happen to it. But we're going to get into these wheat pennies this morning and see if we can find anything interesting. It's been a while since we went through some wheat pennies. So, like the title says, let's get back in the wheat penny groove. And I'm going to get us switched over here. Yeah, it was a good deal, Mona. I mean, I from what little bit I have been using it so far, it seems to be working pretty good. Okay, let's see. Got to make sure my camera got knocked over the other day. I don't know how. I think Annabelle had come in here and jumped up on the desk and knocked it over, and it looks like I've got it pretty well. Hey, Joe, welcome. Thanks, Michigan Gyms. Good morning. Hope you're having a good morning. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Hope it looks like I've got everything pretty well focused in. It could be a little bit. Let me see. Whoa, right there looks pretty good. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Pollen and stuff here is still horrible. I mean, it really is. And this is a 1946 Wheatie. And I'm kind of looking, yeah, I'm going to keep that one. That's on the list to keep. For whatever reason, I'm not sure. Hey, Mark Miller, the Asylum, welcome. Thanks for joining this morning. But that one's not in too bad a shape. I will have to look in to see what it is about the 1946 that I need to be looking for. I know there were 991 million of those what's the word I'm wanting to use? I don't have Melissa here. Not printed, but yeah. Okay. I'm going to have brain freeze here today. In production. 1954 D. Let's see. Looking for a 52S. That's definitely one that's been eluding me, but that's not too bad of a looking penny at all. But not what we're looking for, guys. We're looking for these old ones. We want to see an old one. Wow, 1957 D. That thing's got some odd coloring to it. Listening as I work. Well, thanks for stopping by, Joe. I missed it. Sorry, Robert. What did you miss, Mona? Okay, let's see what we got here. 1947 D. Oh, it's got some damage to it. But not one we're looking for, guys. It definitely has a. Oh, the word I was looking for. Minted. Yep. 991 of them minted. But yep, that one definitely got some. But we're looking for the older ones. 1946. Still another one I want to keep. Because I'll have to look back up. I think these were like supposed to be double die. The 1946. Sorry for that interruption, guys. But you all know that I am working on 2 cans in a string here at the Cove. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. Off to the next one. Sorry about the interruption. You all understand. 1948, and that one is in pretty rough condition. Yay. Yeah, let's hope that don't happen again. It could. I'm not going to promise that it won't, but hopefully going to San Diego, that sounds like fun. Definitely. We will try to see if we can find us an older Wheatie today. 1936. We always keep the 30 models. It's not in too bad a shape. It could be a lot better, but not too bad. We'll keep it though. All right. And I guess what's everyone got planned for this 4th of July weekend? Hopefully to eat a lot of food and have a lot of good times. Wax that string, Robert. Yeah. It needs something, man. The sad thing is, Cynthia, is they're putting that fiber everywhere around us. And we have been basically told that we will not be getting it, and we're not going to. In fact, we was at Walmart there the other day, and they had a booth. Frontier had a booth set up. Oh, let us tell you about our fiber optic and how it brings this to you and this to you. And we was like, you know what, guys, you can't do nothing for us. You all won't let us have it. You won't bring it to us because of where we live. So, Richard B. Yeah, I was here. I had the live stream set up for 8 o'clock this morning, and I don't know why I did that. But we always go live at 11. I just wasn't paying any attention. And then, of course, no, it's Frontier here in West Virginia, and it's crap. 1946, we're keeping those. That's a good looking penny. And they basically have told us that, they're going to make sure everyone has fiber, but it's just because where we live. And the sad thing is I'm afraid that once they get everyone hooked up on fiber, they're going to shut down the old copper lines, and we're going to be left out in the cold with no internet. I mean, I don't know. 1944, if that would have been made in a steel penny, but it's a copper. Yeah, so I don't know what we'll do then, because they are not. I mean, we have talked to them, and they're not going to bring it out our road. 1952. Oh, if that had been an S, I'm still going to keep it though. But I'm looking for the S. Yeah, Bill. I don't know. It's ridiculous. They want to get on there and talk about how everyone's got the best internet and make sure everyone's connected the best, and it's a lie. 1956. It's not what we're looking for. And it's sad that just because of what you're discriminated against just because of where you live. 1947D. Not one we're looking for, guys. But I guess, it'll all work out some way or another. 1958D. It's the last year, Wheatie. Me and Melissa are probably not going to get it go out and metal detect this weekend. Yeah, that's right. We have one other house here on the road, and so it don't get you internet what you want. See, we was looking into having the what is it, Starlink, the Elon Musk has. Well, you can't even get that. They won't even bring that here where we're at, just because there's not enough houses on the road. So, but like I said, I think it'll all work out. In 1944, like I said, if that would have been a steel penny, Yeah, that's right, Richard. Bill says I had free cable for 4 years, and when I decided to pay for it, the cable company said they would not service me too far off of the road. Yeah, the satellite providers around here suck, Mona. We had one come in, put the dish on the side of the house. Well, my goodness, it was worse than what we had. Glad we didn't disconnect our other internet when we had it hooked up, because it was worse than Frontier. Hey, bad idea lab, welcome, thanks for joining this morning. We're sitting here going through some pennies. We haven't found anything really interesting yet. 1952, looking for that one in a S. And talking about our internet provider, lack of internet provider, 1956. It's not one I'm looking for, but still, that penny's in good shape. Daggone good shape. We're looking for an older one. Come on. 1946S. There was 198 million of those minted, and that is definitely one I want to keep. It's on my list to keep. Like I said, I think these are like supposed to be a double die or something, but I'll have to go back through that and see. My kids in St. Albans have Optimum. I've never heard of that. They're not all that great either. Yeah. Now, everyone that has the Frontier fiber says it's really awesome. And I'm sure it probably is compared to what we did have, but it's just the simple fact that because where we live on our road, they won't even consider it. I mean, I don't know what we're going to end up eventually having to do to maybe get them to bring it out here. Pay. Probably. They'll want us to pay. Because, see, they're burying it. All that fiber optic line that they're running to people's homes, they're burying it. It ain't run on the lines. So I'm sure if they want to bring it up here, we're going to have to pay for them to do that work. I guarantee you that's what they're going to tell us. 1944, if that been a steel penny, we would have enjoyed that. But so time will, like I said, time will tell. 1941, man, that thing is crusty. But once again, what's everyone's plans for this 4th of July weekend coming up? Like I said, me and Melissa are going to go side-by-siding and want to keep that one. And watch some fireworks. We will not be straying far from home. That's what I have, Frontier Fiber, better than all I've tried. Yeah, I've heard it was good, Richard, but like we said, because of our location, they won't consider bringing it out to the house. Hey, firefighter detecting, welcome. Yeah, we're sitting here going through the Wheaties. Like there's a 44, man. I don't know how many that makes we have come across today, but if it had been a steel penny. Waiting for tech support, aka my son, to help me link his sister's tablet to my hotspot. I'm hiding in the house under the AC for 4th of July. I hear you, Cynthia. Yeah, I can't blame you there. We'll probably be hanging out in the creeks. If it gets as warm as they say it is, we'll probably head to the creek and until it's time to go back and eat and watch the fireworks. That's probably where we'll hang out, is down in the creeks. It always stays nice. There's a couple of really nice places you can get to that the sun just doesn't get in there. Verizon sucks. They bought Total Wireless, and now my phone service sucks. Man, that's... Hey, Rivendell Coins. It's just Robert this morning. Rivendell, thanks for stopping by, though. 1947. Not one we're looking for, but still. We're looking for some older ones. We want to find an old Wheatie. Come on. Usually we'll come across an older one, 1942. 1942 is not on my list. I'm hanging a steel roof over the 4th weekend. Be careful doing that. Me personally, I hate getting up on ladders. I am not I'm not the best on level ground. I'll just be honest with you. I can trip over my own feet sometime. And I hate when I have to, 14D will do, yeah. If I have to get up on the ladder, I hate being up on a ladder. 1956D. Got my slab dollar back graded MS66 by PCGS 2009, no edge lettering. I fall off my shoes, Robert. Don't feel bad. Yeah. They call me the aerial idiot. Yeah, if I ever get up on the ladder, always make sure Melissa is around. 1950S. That's a good looking penny. But not one we're looking for. We're looking for something old. Come on. Got to be an old one here. We're going to get another 1950. Not what we're looking for. But yeah, anytime I get on the ladder, I always make sure Melissa's around. 1945. Nope. Still a good looking penny in good shape. Uh-oh. You can definitely see a nip there and there. That would have been from the screwdriver. Like I said, Dad always used a screwdriver when he metal detected. So any of the marks you see on here, that's what they're going to be. My goodness, we are not getting any variety today of Wheaties. That makes, I don't know how many 1944s that we've come across. 1946 is one to keep. 991 million of those minted. But like I said, I'm going to have to look up why I want to keep. I think they're because some of them are double struck. Well, there's with 1950 something that's messed up. That is for sure. Have no idea what is going off right there with that last letter. Or last number. I can't even make out what it is, guys. It almost looks like it's 52. Or if that's a 6, man, it is a huge huge 6. I'm going to keep that one back and look at it a little bit better. Yep, let's set that one off to the side. I'll look at it a little better later. 1949. Ooh, I was looking for a 1949S. But that one has no mint mark on it. Yep, looking for the 1949S. And if that would have been an S, there was only 64 million of those minted. But that is not an S. No mint mark on that one. 1950. There's another 1950. I don't know how many of those we've come across today, guys. Wow. 1946. 1946. 991 million of those minted. And it is on my list to keep. Another 1946, and that is in not too good a shape at all on the front. President Zachary Taylor, only 1 year minted. That's cool. Hello, Iron Antler Adventures. Good morning, Beard and Risha. Sorry I missed your guys' live stream last night. We were just outside doing a few things. We got in and caught the butt end of Rachel's live stream. That looks like a 1934 there. We like to keep the 34 models. It's not in the best shape, but we're going to keep it. Just trying to find something old here. 1945. My goodness. I don't know how many of them we have come across again today. Come on. Something old, something old. We want an old Wheatie. That's not an old Wheatie. Always check the edge lettering on them dollar coins. No problem, brother. Okay. Yeah, we had seen when you come into that you had cut your live short, but try to get back and watch the replay of it. Another 1950. Wow, is this like, I guess I grabbed a handful of 1956 pennies out of this jug. 1956D. This is not one we're looking for, but a good looking penny. Wheat penny. Another 1956D. Wow. Guys. I can't believe all these. There's 356 in a row. Man, that one's got some it's got some damage on it right here. It's been hit by something. Yeah, get that VDB. I'm hoping to find one. I'd love to find one, but I tell you, I'm starting to get discouraged on whether we're going to find anything really old. 1944, once again, if that was a steel one. But there was very few of them minted in steel. 1950S. Nope. Oh, here we go. A little bit older of one. I think we've got a 1920S. And we do. And there was only 50 million of those put out into circulation. Absolutely. I am definitely keeping that one back. So, yeah. 50 million of those minted. So that's a low number on mintage. It's not in the best shape ever was. Definitely a big line going all the way down it right there. But still, you can make out the 1 cent United States of America and the Liberty and In God We Trust pretty much. Yes, we keep that one back for sure. Cool seeing an older one finally. Oh, here we go. Man, it's in bad shape. There's a 1916. That's 107 years old, and it looks it because it is definitely got some major chompage on it or whatever you want to call that. It looks like it's been chewed up by something. Let's see what it looks like. Not too much better on the backside either. Wow. Don't know what's been done to it, but it's definitely got some major problems going on, but we keep that back for sure. Definitely want to keep that one back. It's good seeing an older one. Let's see if we can keep that streak going. Oh, 1935. Chompage, yeah, for sure. Seen better days. Like I said, we keep the 30 models. So throw it over there. We'll keep on trucking down through here. See what we got here. 1941S. Let me see. Is that on my list? No, it is not. But in good shape nonetheless. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to 4th of July weekend. 1956D. We've been through a million of them today. Here we go, another 1939. And that is in daggone good shape. And we're going to keep it. Come on, something old. 1942. 1942. Nope, not what we're looking for. Guys, we want something old. 1936. Nothing looking for, but always keep the 30 models. Got a little bit of wear to it. 1951D, nothing special about that. 1955, nothing too special about that either. Looking for the 52S, 52S, 44S. Oh, once again, if that would have been a steel penny, because there were a few of them that were minted in the steel pennies, but not going to be our luck into finding one. And I'm not even sure how many that there were actually made. It just, my book just says, gotta go. You all be blessed by the best. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Richard. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time, and have a safe and wonderful 4th of July weekend. Yeah, come on, 1909, 1950D. Oh, wow, that one's got a nice little clip in it right there. 1953. Once again, not one we're looking for. 1940. Expressions of the outdoors. Good morning, Clark's Cove. I'm on break at work. Can't stay long. Just wanted to say hello, and I will check this out later. Once again, sorry for that interruption. Yeah, gotta love backwoods internet. That is for sure. Thanks for stopping by, Expressions. Sorry about the interruptions, guys. Hopefully we'll make it this time through the rest of the, if it'll just hold out for 15 more minutes. 1951D, not one we're looking for. But yeah, that gets so frustrating sometimes, guys. I mean, when you're trying to do something and the internet can't stay on long enough for you to do it. 1953D, that one's in kind of crusty shape. But you all understand, and I appreciate that, and thank you all for that. Ooh, 1930. Definitely one we want to keep there. But it is very frustrating when you're sitting talking to people and going through something and then it drops off. 1958D. That's a last year, Wheatie. 1956D. Don't know how many of them we've come across today, but several, that's for sure. We're looking for something older. 1946. That's one to keep. 1954D. Looking for the 52S. Looking for the 52S. Come on. 57D. Now, usually when we do our live streams on Saturday nights, we usually don't have too much trouble. From time to time, we'll drop off, but most of the time we usually have a pretty good live stream. 44, once again, if it had been still when I had dial-up when I moved here 23 years ago. Yeah, that's basically still like what we're on here, Mona. It does. It reminds you of dial-up. It's just really a joke. Can't make out what that is. I think it's a 1946D. Is what it looks like. Can't tell, but no. Yeah, if that's a 1946D, there was 315 million of those minted. So I'm going to keep that. $1957D. Ooh, this one, 1952. I'm looking for a 52S. I don't think that one has a mint mark on it. It's kind of crusty anyways. Gee, I could go back to sending messages by drum. That's about right, Bill. Smoke signals. My goodness, I don't know how many 56s we have come across today, guys, but it seems like almost every penny has been a 56. Hey, Maddie's Nifty Creations, thanks for joining. Pigeon. Yeah, carrier pigeon, 1955S. Not one we're looking for, guys, but that penny is in daggone good shape. Tom Kingery, good morning, good morning. And once again, I have to apologize. I had this live stream set up for 8 o'clock this morning, not even realizing it. It was supposed to have been for 11, and then 10 minutes before I go live, I'm seeing that I should have already been live at 8 o'clock this morning, and so I had to change that. I did not mean to do that. That was just my bad, not paying attention to making sure I have my live stream set up right. See, what was that one? A 1956. Yep. Not what we're looking for. 1946. 1946, 991 of those. 991 million of those minted. $1949. Let's see. Yes, if that would have been an S. Looking for a 1949S, a 64 million minted in the S. Texas Plug Riches, Tracy, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I always try to do these at 11 o'clock on Thursdays. So why I had it set for 8 o'clock, I don't know. I just didn't pay any attention and set the right time. But yeah, usually anytime I do these, they're at 11 a.m. 1944. Once again, if that would have been a steel penny. So come next Thursday, I'll make sure I have that time set the way it's supposed to be. 1953 is not one we're looking for. We're looking for a 52S. Another 56D. Wow. All the 56s I've got here. Here we go. Here's another one, guys. I don't mean to confuse you, Mona. I'll just make sure I have the correct time next week. $1952D. Wow. I'm looking for a 52S. But I'm going to keep that one. Time to get back to work as well for me, my side hobby of woodworking. Have a good day, firefighter, and be careful out there this 4th of July weekend, and have an awesome weekend. We'll see you on the next live stream, hopefully. We'll be back next Saturday night. We're taking this Saturday night off, 1944D. Not one I'm looking for. And we'll be back on the 8th. 1951. Hello, You Find Anything Detecting. Welcome and thanks for joining this morning. We're not going to be on here too much longer. Be wrapping this up around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Listen at me. Don't pay no attention to me this morning. But yeah, we'll be wrapping it up here around noon. 1946D. Ooh, 315 million of those made, and that is on my list to keep. So we'll put that one off to the side. It does have a little bit of damage on it, but we'll check it out later. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Can't tell if that's a 20 or 21. Let's see oh, wow. The back of it is just, man, that thing is smooth. I mean, that thing is smooth. You can just barely make out the 1 cent on it. Right there. A little bit of the up there. Wow, man. And for the on touch of that thing, I mean, you cannot feel anything on it. The front of it, you can feel Abe's face there just a little bit, but I think that's a 1921. We'll definitely have to keep that one back. Always good finding the older ones, but yeah, I don't know. It could be a 1920. Either way, it's 102, 103-year-old, somewhere around in there, but we're going to, that's really oldest I've seen. So we'll definitely keep that one back. It's always cool finding the old ones. 1955. Not one we're looking for. We want something older. We just got a few minutes. Let's hope we can get on something old again. 1958, that's the last year. 1950S. We have found several of those today. I have several 1944s. Once again, I say, if that was in a steel penny, it'd be worth having. 1941. Not one we're looking for, guys. It gets monotonous going through these things sometimes, especially when you don't find no varieties of them. It's just the same dates over. You had a 1919, didn't you? Yeah, one time. Yeah, we come across a night. I think we've come across a 1919 and a 1916. I got them all saved back over here to have to go back all through them all again, which I'll do that on my time and see if there's any of them that's really, really worth keeping. Ooh, here we go. There's another 1920. It's in a little bit better shape. Let's see what the back looks like. At least you can make out some stuff on it. 103 years old. No, not today. We didn't have a 1919 today. Cool. I don't think. Let me see. What was this one here? There was the 1916 right there that was really chewed up. Then we had that 1920. And then that one there that was had the really messed up last date on it, last number on it. So yeah. Let's see. If I can get another old one, 1957D. Yeah, the 1916 one, yeah. That was cool. If it had been in a lot better shape. 1957D, not one we're looking for. Come on. 1945. Not one we're looking for. 1940. Let's see. Let me go down my list here. Nope. So I've found several of those today. 1945. Once again, not one we're looking for. Yeah, our prizes that we just sent out from my birthday live stream. I was going to mention this. Marty's Vistrals, however you pronounce it. He got his mail from us and his coin was missing out of it. And so I apologize to him for that. He sent me an email of the envelope ripped open. Yeah, and I've still yet to hear from Mason Merck and Javier Garcia is to see if they've got their packages all okay. And but yeah, it's been a while since we've had one of our some of our mail that we sent to people ripped open and stuff missing out of it. He got everything else, stickers and everything, but the coin that he won was gone. And he won the bicentennial Kennedy $50. And yep, when he got it, it was gone. So apologize to him for that. We're going to try to see, and you're not going to find the coin, but we're going to call the post office and see if there's anything that we can. Oh wow, man, that thing is really crusty. That's for sure. 44. If it had been a steel penny, I know it has that odd looking shine to it, but it is just copper. So I hate that. It's been, like I said, it's been a while. I know back in 2020, it was really bad. People sending their mail and it getting ripped open and coins being stole out of envelopes. And it's sad you can't send nothing through the mail anymore. without actually putting it in an envelope that they don't know what's in it and taping it up like it's survive an atomic blast. I've got a mason jar full of Wheaties never looked through yet. Estate sale. Yeah, you need to. That's what I'm doing here. These were my dad's Wheaties that he had. 1944. Once again, if that had been a steel penny. And we're going to end it here, guys. It is noon. This is going to be our last one, and with a 1944D. Oh, my goodness. Not a very good way to end it, was it? But it is noon, and I always cut this off at noon. So let me get us back over here to there we go. To that right there. Not a good day, not the best day on wheat penny hunting today, but we did come across a couple of old ones. Oh my goodness, Robert, get that screen down. There we go. But had a good time. Sorry for the interruptions, but you all know how it goes with here at Clark's Cove. Our internet is not the best. Hopefully, maybe though, one of these days, AB Higgles, we're just getting ready to wrap it up. 1944 is the year I find the most of when I dig up a wheat. Yeah, usually the ones we find are in the 50s. We've been having to tape packages a lot, almost to the point you need scissors to cut it open. Yes. Yeah, Maddie, it's the truth. If you don't tape stuff up to where it will survive a nuclear blast, it's a shame that people will go in there and take stuff. But yeah. Coolness inspired me to do a live. Yeah, hey, yeah, get them wheat pennies out and go through them live. People, even if you don't find nothing, people enjoy sitting and watching. A. Johnson Family Adventures Bean and Pick. Welcome. Thanks for joining this morning. We're getting ready to shut off here. I had this live stream all messed up this morning. Didn't have the time set correctly. I was supposed to go live at 11. I had it set for 8, though I went live at 11. It was just a mix-up. It won't happen again. Hopefully. I know it's showing me live for 4 hours and 1 minute. That's definitely not right. I've only been live for an hour, but I don't know. I get it figured out. But like I said, we won't be live Saturday night. We'll be back next Saturday night on the 8th with a returning guest that we have already had, but they wanted to come back. So we granted them, yes, would love to have you back. Always enjoy having returning guests, and we're going to try to get out and do some ATV riding this weekend and have a good time, and hope everyone else does too. I get about 85% mail sent me. Yeah, that's sad when the mail, you can't trust your mail anymore without, like I said, having to tape it up like it, yeah, like it survive a nuclear blast because people are fingering your mail wanting to know what you're sending. But it's all right. We'll get it worked out with Marty. I don't have any worries with it. So he's a pretty understanding guy. But I want to thank you all for joining me here this morning. Sorry for the mix-up. Sorry for the shutdowns there a couple of times. I figured right here at the end it would stay on. So it's usually how it works. But I'm going to just enjoy the rest of the day. Like I said, I already got out this morning and got my yard work done while it was still cool. So now it's just sit back, enjoy the day and the weekend, and happy 4th of July, everyone. Be safe out there. If you're going detecting, hope you find a bucket lister or something you've been looking for, some silver, even possibly some gold. That would be awesome. We're not going to be detecting this weekend, but maybe possibly next weekend we'll get back out. Don't forget, Sunday, we've got Digging Sunday, starts at 6:30 with Team Lynch, and then into Clark's Cove and Texas Plug Riches, DNL Treasure, and Metal Mike and Persis. And we are on our last marble video you'll be seeing Sunday, where we actually got to visit an old abandoned marble factory. And let me tell you, that there wasn't much left of the factory, but we did have an awesome day. And wait till you see the marbles that we found. and the marbles that's just laying around on the ground is what's really amazing. I think you're all going to enjoy that. So be sure to check out Digging Sundays Sunday starting at 6:30. And I'm going to get off here and, like I said, go enjoy the rest of the day. Wait on Melissa to get home. And as I always say, we say here at Clark's Cove Detecting, if you lose it, we find it. And we'll see you guys on that next Good Cover Signal. And you all have a great evening and or afternoon and a great weekend. We love you all. Be safe this weekend. Happy 4th of July. And don't party too much, but make sure you eat plenty of good food. Definitely. Thanks for joining, everyone, and we'll see you later.